They told me the pain would last forever. I believed them, until I learned something important. Forever is a word fear uses when it wants you to stop moving. I woke up with a weight sitting heavy on my chest, like every unfinished chapter was demanding this address. The room was quiet, but my thoughts were making noise, turning every little doubt into 1,000 different voices. I look back at the road and wonder where I went wrong, counting every broken promise. Every night I felt alone. I remembered all the moments when I thought I reached the end, when I needed someone beside me but couldn't call a friend. The mirror showed a person I could barely recognize, someone carrying exhaustion underneath determined eyes. I kept telling everybody I'm okay, I'm doing fine, while secretly collapsing underneath the weight of every lie. But pain can make you think that nothing ever changes, that every locked door means your future has limitations. You start believing that the storm is where you'll always live, and forget how many times you've already learned to forgive. But the night doesn't own the morning, the rain doesn't own the sky, and the person that you are today doesn't have to be who you are tonight. It's temporary, even when it feels permanent. The tears you're hiding now won't define where your story ends. It's temporary, let the darkness have its time. You may not see the sunrise yet, but that doesn't mean it won't arise. I started taking small steps instead of demanding leaps, started giving myself permission just to breathe. I stopped expecting healing to arrive without a scar, because becoming who you are can take you through the dark. I learned that progress sometimes looks like standing still, like refusing one bad thought when it tells you that you will never make it, never change, never reach another height, never turn the page and find a different kind of life. So I started celebrating little victories in silence. Every morning I got up, became an act of quiet defiance. I answered one old message, took another step outside, stopped running from the feelings I had buried deep inside. I learned to say I need help without feeling ashamed, learn that asking for support doesn't make you weak or tame. Sometimes strength is recognizing you don't have to carry every piece of every burden just because you've always carried it. Temporary, even when it feels permanent. The tears you're hiding now won't define where your story ends. It's temporary, let the darkness have its time. You may not see the sunrise yet, but that doesn't mean it won't arrive. I remember nights when the clock refused to move, when every minute felt like evidence I had nothing left to prove, but time kept going whether I was ready or afraid. And slowly all the colors came returning through the gray. The city looked different when I stopped expecting perfect, when I realized that broken doesn't mean you're worthless. Cracks can let the sunlight through if you stop hiding them, and scars can tell a story without deciding how it ends. I don't hate the person who was struggling back then. He was trying to survive with the knowledge that he had. He made mistakes, lost direction, sometimes chose the wrong road, but he kept walking forward while he carried that heavy load. So if I could go back, I wouldn't tell him not to hurt. I would tell him that the pain won't always be this much. I tell him to be patient, tell him not to disappear, tell him that the future version of himself is already near. Temporary, say it again, temporary. Storm can be violent without being eternal. The chapter can be painful without being the ending. Now I stand beneath the sky that finally turned blue, and I realize every dark night was passing through. Not every scar is gone, but I don't need them gone. I've learned that you can carry yesterday and still move on. The future isn't guaranteed, but now I understand. I don't need to know the whole road just to take the next step. One breath, one choice, one morning at a time. That's how you rebuild a life that once felt left behind. So if you're listening while the room feels cold and empty, and you're wondering if tomorrow is anything to give you, don't let tonight convince you that your story has no meaning. Some of the strongest chapters start when everything is bleeding. Reach for somebody, speak when silence gets too heavy, rest when you need rest, and get ready, because the thing you're fighting right now may not be forever. It's temporary, even when it feels permanent. The tears you're hiding now won't define where your story ends. It's temporary, let the darkness have its time. You may not see the sunrise yet, but that doesn't mean it won't arrive. It's temporary, So don't surrender to the night. The road may twist and break you, but you're still allowed to fight.